Foolish mortals, to another episode of the HitchHiking Host Show. I am your host, your ghost host, Wes Troop, and I am back this week with another show. Well, a lot has happened this week down at Walt Disney World, from the announcement of the Skyliner opening date to a bunch of updates about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party coming up this year. There's a lot that was announced, and ladies and gentlemen, let's find out what happened this week in the trending topics. Okay, so first up, Disney has confirmed that on September 29th, 2019, the Disney Skyliner gondolas will take flight and officially begin transporting guests around Walt Disney World Resort. If you've been to the resort recently, you've probably seen the gondolas flying around Disney's Hollywood studios this summer while the system has been in testing. Well, so now we have the official date. Unfortunately, I'll just miss it by a couple weeks, but well, it is what it is. Of course, the gondolas will take you from Epcot to Hollywood Studios and to a number of hotels, including the Caribbean Beach and the Pop Century. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to see the gondolas and get a chance to go on them when they finally open. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll open up a little early. But officially, the date is September 29th for those interested in checking out the Disney Skyliner. Definitely something cool to look out for. And now moving on to the Magic Kingdom, because Disney has finally announced that the long-running Happy Hallowishes fireworks will not be returning this year, which that was heavily rumored. I thought that might have been confirmed before, but evidently okay, not. And in its place will be a new show that will feature state-of-the-art projection effects, lasers, lighting, and dazzling fireworks that come together to tell a not-so-scary story about how anything can happen on Halloween night. The show will be hosted by Jack Skellington himself from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Jack's ghost dog Zero will carry everyone along on a trick-or-treating adventure where four friends, you may have heard of them, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, find themselves drawn into a mysterious haunted house. Their journey takes them from one room to the house to another, encountering dancing skeletons, waltzing ghosts, and a whole series of troublemaking Disney villains. But the fireworks are just part of the fun, because several attractions across the park will receive special enhancements just for the party. Now that new this year, when you follow the treat trail into the Monsters World at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, they'll interact in all new ways with the comic cast of monsters as they learn about the curious human world holiday of Halloween. Embarking upon the high seas with the Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll discover a crew of live pirates on your journey, engaged in a whole new adventure in search of treasure. Space Mountain goes completely dark again this year, hurtling you through the blackness of deep space to the riffs and chords of a new hard-rockin' soundtrack. And at the Mad Tea Party in Fantasyland, each spin of the teacups takes guests into madder and madder territory, as special lighting and music give the attraction experience an extra energy after dark. Of course, there's also the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular, the Ride of the Headless Horseman, Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade, the Monstrous Screamo-Ween Ball, and Storybook Circus Disney Junior Jam, where this year Nancy Clancy from the hit Disney Junior series Fancy Nancy, never heard of it, joins other Disney Junior pals like Vampirina and Doc McStuffins. Of course, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party runs select nights August 16th to November 1st. And I'm definitely excited to check out that new Halloween projection show with the fireworks. I enjoyed Hallowishes, but this will be my third Halloween party. I just went last year. And, you know, I really like Wishes, but I'll be excited to see something different take its spot, as it, you know, it's like, oh, well, it's the same fireworks show. Now that I've seen it twice, it'll be nice to see something different there. And the new enhancements, I had heard rumored that the People Mover and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad were going to have enhancements too, but evidently that was just rumors, or they just axed that idea. But the third one I had heard was Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, so obviously that's the one that they're going with. I'm not a huge fan of the Laugh Floor. I've only been on it once, and that was, God, 8 years ago, I'm going to say. So I'll probably just skip that one. I'm not really a huge fan of that attraction. Pirates of the Caribbean I went on last year with the whole live actors. Hopefully it's better this time around and not just with Gunpowder Pete. Hopefully it says a whole new adventure. So yeah, hopefully it'll be better than last year's. Space Mountain in the Dark was fine. I couldn't really hear the soundtrack that great. Maybe I have to watch my video back of it to see how it differed, but I couldn't really hear the soundtrack that much, and it was just sort of like riding Space Mountain with your eyes completely closed. So if that would have a short wait, I'd do it again. And I didn't check out Mad Tea Party last time, so I don't know, maybe I'd check that out this time, who knows. Anyway, so those attraction enhancements are fine for what they are. They're definitely good to see if you've never seen it. So that is some of the updates coming to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Okay, and also at the Magic Kingdom, though it was unannounced, the Astro Orbiter closed down last week and will remain closed as part of an unplanned refurbishment until at least the middle of next month, with a tentative reopening date of August 15th, 2019. So that's something good to know if you're a fan of Astro Orbiter. What's with these unplanned refurbishments all of a sudden? Like, that one was this week, and a few weeks ago, it's Primeval Whirl has been down. It makes you wonder. But anyway, just know if you're heading to the Magic Kingdom in the next few weeks that Astro Orbiter will be closed. Another ride where I've only really ever done it once, and it's fine, but I just don't. It's not a ride that I have to ride all the time. But of course, it has its fans. It has some pretty long lines usually. So if you're looking for Astro Orbiter, just know it will be down at least until August 15th. And heading over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, where there's always a lot of news coming out of there. On the same day next month that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens, Disney will be closing the Kylo Ren character meet and greet at the Star Wars launch bay, presumably due to Kylo Ren's presence inside the new land. Kylo Ren is being replaced at the Star Wars launch bay, though, by original trilogy villain Darth Vader. Now we're talking. I would say upgrade. I got to meet Kylo Ren last time, so, and I was like, well, you know, I already did those meet and greets last time, so I probably won't have to do them this trip. But now that they threw Darth Vader in there, as long as it's not an hour wait or something, I'll definitely be down to go meet Vader himself. So that is what's going down at the launch bay over at Hollywood Studios next month. And if you want to meet Kylo Ren at that meet and greet, go do it before Galaxy's Edge opens. Now heading over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, because in celebration of the new live-action Lion King, guests can now participate in a fun new scavenger hunt around the Animal Kingdom. Guests can find hidden characters around Harambe, mark a special map with a sticker, and then return the map for a prize at the Mombasa Marketplace in Harambe or the Outpost Shop in the Oasis by September 28th. Guests can purchase the scavenger hunt map for $6.99 from the Outpost Shop, Discovering Trading Company, Island Mercantile, or Mombasa Marketplace. So if you want to do a little scavenger hunt, that has to do with the Lion King, have a little fun with that, you can pick that map up, buy that map actually, and have some fun with it. And finally, over at Disney Springs, there will be hosting an all-new DescenDANCE Party, get it, in celebration of the release of the Descendants 3 movie. The dance party will take place July 26th through August 11th, 2019, from 7:30 to 10:30 on the Marketplace stage at Disney Springs, before moving to Tomorrowland for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party beginning on August 16th. So if you're a big Descendants fan, get your dancing shoes on and check that out either over at Disney Springs or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party later this year. All right, well, that's the show. I'll be back next week with another Hitchhiking Host Show where we'll find out what happened down at the Disney parks. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/HitchHostShow. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/HitchHostShow. Follow on the Twitter at HitchHostShow. And if you want to listen to the show, or you are listening to the show, do so over on Podbean, hitchhostshow.podbean.com. Or you can search on iTunes or Stitcher under West Troop or the Hitchhiking Host Show. Until next time, don't forget to... for the next episode. See ya!